One woman was saying that in marriage, it's always women, women. No one is talking to the men. No one is training the men. It's not that it's always women, women, or it's not like nobody is talking to the men. As a woman, it is very, very important for you to narrow your choice when it comes to choosing who to marry. If a man wants to come and marry you, the first thing you should inquire, is he with the Lord? This man that wants to marry me, does he have the fear of God? Because if you consider this, you will not complain tomorrow. But if your mindset is always what you can gain, most women marry because of what they can gain from the man. And that close their eyes. They don't just ask themselves a question. This man I'm getting married to, does he fear God? Does he have the fear of God? I want to assure you, if you marry a man who fears God, if you marry a man who sincerely, it's not about a man is going to church, it's not about going to church, it's not about being a Christian, it's all about having the fear of God. It's all about sincerely following God. So as a woman, if only you can decide to inquire, if only that your number one list is, does he fear God? Women always after what they can gain in relationship, what they can gain in marriage. Does he have money? Does he have a car? These are the things women are more conscious of. And when they now get into marriage, they start complaining. The man is this, the man is that. The man who you married was who he was before you married him. It didn't change when you came into marriage. It's not that you do not see it. And you don't want to see it. Because you only after what you can gain. You only after what the man can do for you. You do not take your time and ask, this man I'm getting married to, does he have a fear of God? If you marry a man who does not fear God, forget it. Because it's what you want. You're only after what you want to gain. And because of you after what you want to gain, you do not checkmate the man. You have seen that the man can give you financial, which is not wrong. It's not wrong. But I want to let you know something. When you get into marriage, don't complain. Don't complain. Whatever you see, you take. Because before you get there, you have already made up your mind what you want. You can't eat a cake and have it. If you marry a man who does not have the fear of God, whether you like it or not, you are coming under the authority of that man. You can't go to street and you drag a man and you bring the man to the church and the church will wait you with the man. Tomorrow you want the church to dissolve the marriage. It doesn't work like that. Before you bring a man to church to wait you as well, you have to be able to ask yourself a question. This man, does he have the fear of God? It's very, very important. Even as a man, before you bring a woman to the church to wed her, you also need to know if the woman has a fear of God. Because marriage is nobody's mate. I'm telling you the truth. So when you marry somebody who does not have the fear of God, the marriage becomes very serious work for you. But when you marry somebody who fears God, I'm telling you the truth, the focus of that person will always be how to please God. The focus of that person will always be how to follow God. And it is impossible for that person to be pleasing God without pleasing you. Because what the person will be doing in pleasing God will be pleasing you. There is no man who has a fear of God that will ever cheat on his wife. And there is no woman who has the fear of God that will ever cheat on his husband. It is not possible. I did not say those who go to church. I did not say Christian. I say fear of God. It is impossible for you to marry a man who sincerely fear God, who sincerely follow God, that will cheat on his wife or beat his wife. And it is impossible for you to marry a woman who sincerely fear God and follow God, who will not submit to her own husband, who will not respect her husband, who will not do everything to make the marriage work. But when you marry somebody who does not fear God, the marriage might become issue, because he has no respect for God. He has no respect for the things of God. Then how will he have respect for you? If you marry a man who has no respect for God, who has no fear for God, how do you expect that man to have respect for you, to value you? It's not possible. So as a woman, before you go into marriage, if you don't want to complain, because when you have already come into marriage, you have no choice than to be under the leadership of that man. You must be under the leadership of that man. He's not the one that will marry you. So before you go into marriage, make sure that the person you are getting married to has the fear of God. Forget about what you want to gain. Don't let what you want to gain close your eyes. Then tomorrow you start complaining. It will be too late though. If you start complaining tomorrow, it will be too late. So before you go into marriage, make sure that the man you want to marry has the fear of God, so that you don't live the rest of your life complaining.